The biggest money mistake people in their 20s make and how to fix it. If you're in your 20s, this one mistake could quietly destroy your entire financial future. And the scary part is, you won't even realize it until it's too late. Right now, millions of young people are working hard, earning money, but still ending up broke, stressed, and stuck. Not because they're lazy, not because they're unlucky, but because they're making one simple mistake. Let's talk about it and how you can avoid it.
The biggest money mistake people in their 20s make is this. They live without a financial plan. They wake up, go to work, earn money, spend it, and repeat. No clear direction, no strategy, no system. It feels normal because everyone around them is doing the same thing. But normal doesn't mean right. Imagine getting into a car and driving without knowing where you're going. You might move, but you'll never reach a meaningful destination. That's exactly what happens with money. Mistake number 1, no financial plan. Most people don't even know how much they earn, how much they spend, or where their money actually goes. Money just flows in and flows out. And at the end of the month, they're left wondering, where did it all go? Here's the truth. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will disappear on things that don't matter. A simple plan doesn't need to be complicated. Just start with this. Track your income. Track your expenses. Set a small savings goal. That's it. Clarity is the first step to control. Mistake number 2, paycheck to paycheck. Now, the second mistake, living paycheck to paycheck, this is one of the most dangerous financial habits. You earn money, you spend everything, then you wait for the next paycheck, and the cycle never ends. The problem is not just spending, it's the lack of margin. Because when you live like this, you have no backup, no breathing room, no flexibility. One small delay, one unexpected expense, and suddenly, everything becomes stressful. But here's what most people don't understand. Even people with good salaries can live paycheck to paycheck. Because it's not about income, it's about habits. To break this cycle, you need to create space between what you earn and what you spend, even if it's small. Start by saving just a little before you spend anything else, not after, before. Mistake number 3, no emergency fund. The third mistake, and probably the most important, no emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Things go wrong. You lose your job. You get sick. Something breaks. And when that happens, money becomes urgent. If you don't have savings, you're forced to borrow, stress, or make bad decisions. That's how people fall into debt, not because they're irresponsible, but because they were unprepared. An emergency fund is not optional. It's protection. Start small. Even saving a little consistently can grow into something powerful over time. Your goal should be to cover at least a few months of basic expenses. That one step can change everything. Mistake number 4, overspending on wants instead of needs. But far too often, people make the mistake of splurging on the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or eating out every night without really thinking about the long-term impact of these purchases. If this feels like you, leave a comment below with the emoji to let me know you're working on curbing the habit. Mistake number 5, not investing early in life. Did you know that the earlier you start investing, the less you have to save over time? It's simple math. Time is your best friend when it comes to growing wealth. But unfortunately, many people in their 20s think, I'll start later when I'm making more money. Big mistake. Investing as little as $100 a month early on can grow into a massive nest egg thanks to the power of compound interest. Millennials and Gen Z, I'm looking at you. It's never too early to start. If you're ready to get started with investing but don't know how, hit that like button so I know to make a future video on getting started. Mistake number 6, taking on too much debt.
Debt is one of those things that sneaks up on you quickly, especially in your 20s. Whether it's racking up credit card bills, taking out personal loans, or using buy now, pay later services irresponsibly, having too much debt can weigh you down for years. The worst part? High interest debt can feel like a financial black hole. You keep paying, but the balance barely moves because of those interest rates. Tip: avoid making purchases you can't afford to pay off in full by the next month, and always prioritize paying down high-interest debt like credit cards. Start creating a debt repayment plan ASAP. It's the first step toward gaining control over your finances. Comment below if you're ready to take charge of your debt. Mistake number 7. Neglecting retirement savings. I get it. Retirement seems like it's a million years away, and saving for it doesn't exactly feel urgent in your 20s. But here's the cold, hard truth. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the less work you'll have to do later in life. When you invest in your retirement accounts, like a 401k or an IRA, early, you're giving compound interest decades to work in your favor. Even small contributions now can mean huge payouts when you retire. Here is your tip. If your employer offers a 401k with a match, make sure you're contributing enough to take full advantage of it. It's basically free money. And if you don't have access to a 401k, look into opening and contributing to a Roth IRA. Your future self will thank you. Smash that like button if you want me to explain how to maximize your retirement savings in a future video. Now here's the good news. This mistake is easy to fix if you start now. You don't need to be rich. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need to take small, consistent actions. Here's a simple system. Step 1. Know your numbers. Understand your income and expenses. Step 2. Spend with intention. Cut things that don't add value to your life. Step 3. Pay yourself first. Save before you spend. Step 4. Build your emergency fund. Slowly but consistently. Step 5. Stay consistent, because small actions repeated over time create big results. This is how you take control. Your 20s are not just about making money. They are about learning how to manage it. Because the habits you build now will shape your entire future. You can ignore this and stay stuck, or you can start today and change everything. The choice is yours. If you want to master your money and build real financial freedom, subscribe Wealth Logic and start your journey today.